Okay, so here's a little bit of an update. I've finished test running the engine. This is a 3.5 litre. So maybe I'll back up a little bit. So to give you more of a background, this is a 3 litre SC motor or engine, and the owner wanted to rebuild it for just a bit more performance. So we've fitted it with the crankshaft from a GT3. We've got some 98mm bore pistons and barrels from, well, the pistons are from Carrillo, the barrels are from Marley. The heads have been twin plugged, and we're running some pretty ginormous camshafts. The client is going to be fitting his own individual throttle bodies and his own custom made exhaust, etc, etc. But before I sent him the engine, I wanted to make sure that one, it runs, has good compression and doesn't leak any oil. And there's a plane going overhead, so I'll just pause this for a sec. So if anyone's curious, I'm in Brisbane in Australia, and basically the whole of Brisbane's under a flight path. So anyway, it's about 5 o'clock I think, and I guess everybody's flying back home. So yeah, so I wanted to test run the engine, so I've done that, and I might insert a little clip just to show you that the engine runs, etc. But now that I've done that, and I'm about to ship it back to him, you know, taking the exhaust off and whatnot, I've taken all the CIS off the car. So this is the CIS system, which is from my car. As you can see, my car is now running 3.2 intakes, and most people will know what this is all about, but that's another story. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is, in my previous video I mentioned how I've bought a Holley Sniper EFI system. So what I've done is I've gotten hold of an aluminium collector box. So this is an aluminium version of that. So somebody's made that, and I can't remember where I got it, but I think somebody was running a carburetor and a turbo as well. So I've had that for a few years now. So I've got the intake manifolds, they've been plugged up, so there's no injectors here. And I've just fitted it up, and I'm just waiting for an adapter plate to bolt to this manifold, and then my Holley Sniper can bolt onto this. And then the idea is to see how much better this can run the engine. The CIS, you'll see in the video, did run it, did start. I mean, it was a bit of a pig to get it started because it wouldn't give it much fuel. But it did run, and it wasn't very smooth, and the air-fuel ratio was all over the place. It wouldn't stabilise, of course, which is to be expected with such large overlap camshafts. But I wanted to see how the Holley Sniper performed. So I'm just going to leave the video here, and you can see where I'm up to, and hopefully the next time I show you this, it will be running.